Heart Eyes is ridiculously overrated, and this is why. I think it has an incredibly cool premise. I really did. I was excited going into it. I love the idea of a Cupid killer. Even the look in the mask, pretty awesome, pretty rocking. Even the night vision, all these great ideas. And then this just horrific, weak execution. For instance, in spoiler, by the way, I'm giving spoilers right now. The villain himself, he's played, when in costume, by a dude bigger than me. Guy must be like 400 pounds. Guy stomps around the movie, the whole world shakes. He looks like the biggest, scariest dude in the world. We're supposed to believe that the people behind the mask is that 90-pound girl and the 120-pound guy at the end of the movie. We're supposed to believe that? The IT guy? That weak, milk toast IT guy? Are you joking? Are you joking? Those guys weren't tough. Those weren't gonna do anything. Those guys couldn't do anything. It was obscene. It was ridiculous. And the plots. And never mind the script. If you're making incel and beta jokes, what are you, some dad that got into your kid's like diary and found a couple cheap, like cheesy buzzwords that from 10 years ago? Lame. Not to mention the couple. Here's the romance. Yo hot, I'm hot, let's do this. That's not romance, that's lame. That's nothing. Not to mention Mr. Super Big Buff Guy gets his butt handed to him the whole movie, making him seem like the weakest guy in the world, even though they keep talking about how he's this big, super tough guy who's the weakest person in existence, who also tells the girl, hey, you better be at this thing at 8 o'clock, see you there. Then he's late, doesn't answer her. That's a scumbag. I mean, that's not a cool guy, that's a scumbag. Like, he gives zero any sort of, like, redeeming qualities. She doesn't have any redeeming qualities. She's crappy too. And then immediately let's make out. Let's do this instantaneously for the lamest reason, the most cheap, bland, usual rom-com thing. And I get it. I get the idea of this rom-com horror. I get what they're trying to do. They just didn't do it well. It's bad. It's a 1-star, half-a-star rom-com and a half-a-star slasher that somehow don't equal 1 or 2. It's like they almost equal each other, remove each other. It's crazy. Not to mention the only funny part in the whole movie. One funny part, it's stolen from another movie. When he breaks into the window and hurts himself and has to, have to go get help. That's from The Good Guys. That's literally from The Good Guys. I don't understand how the one part they have is basically taken from something else. Never mention, or again, spoiler. So the whole movie, it's this unconvincing nonsense. It's pointless because the bad guys, the mystery that you could possibly solve is unsolvable. Because they have characters that literally don't even physically fit, like I explained at the beginning. They don't make any sense whatsoever. It doesn't fit. And again, at the end, it's uncomfortable. It doesn't fit. And never mind, wax doesn't melt like that. But let's end this with less than 3 minutes. I'm out. 1 star, barely. Peace.